Tried to figure out what I should say, if I should say anything at all. Musburger's getting a lot of criticism because he defended Oklahoma's one-year suspension of Mixon for breaking a woman's face with a punch, and then says he hopes Mixon has a good NFL career. What's he supposed to say? As much as it disgusts me, haven't we already decided that hitting a woman is bad? It's just not that bad if you're really good, and Joe Mixon is. Cowboys fans cheered Greg Hardy, and I was told to shut up. Oklahoma fans cheer Mixon, and if he played at Auburn, those fans would cheer him too. I do get tired of this argument that everybody deserves a second chance, as if that somehow makes it all so much better. You break that argument down to its simplest form, then I guess it's okay to kill somebody, but just once. This is who we are. This is what we have become. We defend players who hit women. We defend players who rape women as long as they can play. The only reason Baltimore's Ray Rice isn't playing after what he did to his then fiancée and now wife is he's too old and he was slowing down. His not playing has nothing to do with what he did in that elevator. When Joe Mixon gets drafted in the NFL, and he will, fans of 31 teams will say what a shame it is he's allowed to play. But the fans of one team will buy his jersey and cheer every time he scores. Until we decide that hitting a woman really is that bad, until we decide that we will not accept or defend it anymore, until that day, what is it Brent Musburger is supposed to say? He's just holding up a mirror, showing us a reflection of who we are. We should be ashamed. We're not, but we should be.